Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to our Prof. Maya Dr. Nurul Sadikin and my fellow friend. In this video, we will present about our report, which is database of Bloomy wedding. So let me introduce my group member first. Bjib3133 Group, Wong Su Ying 27112, Nurul Idayu 270923, Umi Hana 275303. I, Nurul Idayu, will start present, which is introduction. A wedding planner refers to a professional who assists in designing, managing, and planning a client wedding. Meanwhile, Mary refers to an important event in every human life, namely couples who are willing to spend a certain amount of money to obtain their dream wedding ceremony and orderly. Therefore, wedding planning is used by couples who are busy working and have a little free time to manage and get suppliers and wedding venues. In a simple way, they book a wedding planner to perfect their wedding ceremony. Next is background. Bloomy Wedding Company is a corporate and private company that provides Malaysia wedding planning service. Bloomy Wedding Company specializes in providing coaches and wedding dresses imagined by their customer and various races, namely Chinese, Malaysia, and Indian. Bloomy Wedding Company too will help you by preparing the coach wedding dress and even the delivery decoration package to handle. Blooming Wedding Company will produce the best wedding ceremony by researching the coach wedding dress and delivery package without any flaws. Last, Blooming Wedding Company will solve their couple match of their wedding preparation. Next is problem statement. The Bloomy Wedding Company always get a lot of customer causing it to take a long time in finding record. This is because the records are stored in paper form and cause our staff to have search and open many files to store customer record. Second is Bloomy Wedding Company also that it has a lot of staff causing data redundancy. When writing a many file, some staff do not know that the previous data already exists. Third is Bloomy Wedding Company is the high cost of storage as requires many files to store record. This is because there is often little space to store file. Last but not least, Bloomy Wedding Company face problem in storing data in a non-stop comprehensive manner. This indicates that paper form records are easily lost or destroyed, so such a record cannot be kept for a long time.
Good day, Doctor and my fellow friends. I'm Wong Su Ying with metric number 271112. Now I will present about ERD for the Bloomy Wedding Company Information System. The graphical depiction of the relationships between people, locations, objects, concepts, and events in an information technology system is an entity relationship diagram ERD. The 5 fundamental components of the ERD are entities, attributes, relationships between the entities, actions, and connecting lines. The figure shown is the ERD for the Bloomy Wedding Company Information System. As the figure shows, Bloomy Wedding Company had 4 entities in ERD, which are customer, planner, wedding planning, and wedding package. The first entity is customer. The primary key is customer ID. The attributes for the customer entity are groom name, groom gender, groom IC number, groom phone number, groom email, groom address, groom race, bride name, bride gender, bride IC number, bride phone number, bride email, bride address, and bride race. The second entity is planner. The primary key is planner ID. The attributes for the planner entity are planner name, gender, IC number, phone number, email, address, and employment date. The third entity is wedding planning. The primary key is wedding planning ID. The foreign keys are planner ID, customer ID, and wedding package ID. The attributes for the wedding planning entity are wedding date, duration, and deposit. The last entity is wedding package. The primary key is wedding package ID. The attributes for the wedding package entity are wedding package name, wedding costume, service provided, price, and description. Based on the ERD for the Bloomy Wedding Company Information System, we have a one-to-one relationship and a many-to-many relationship. Firstly, the one-to-one relationship between customer and wedding planning. A customer can only purchase one wedding planning, and one wedding planning can only be sold by one customer. The many-to-many relationship between planners and wedding package is realized in the associative entity wedding planning. Wedding date, deposit, and duration are the intersection data in the many-to-many relationship between planner and wedding package. A planner can be sold one or many wedding package, and a wedding package sold by at least one or many planners.
Good day, Doctor. I am Lim Jo-eun, metric number 263005. I will present about the database table in our information system. There are 4 relational tables are created in Bloomy Wedding Management Information System. The tables are client, planner, wedding package, and wedding planning. Next, it will show the design of table. The relationship between the table for Bloomy Wedding Management Information System are linked using the tools in Microsoft Access. The relational of table is shown as the figure. The main query type used in our company information system is select. There are 4 queries, which is client name list, planner name list, package list, and wedding planning detail. Next, we show the way to create query in Microsoft Access.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Umi Handa binti Azmi and my metric number is 275303. I will continue my part, which is generate forms. A form is a database that may be used to create interface or for programs. Some of the bound forms for this form connect to a data source, such as database or a set of query, and may be used to input, update, or display data from the data resource. As an alternative, it can build an unbound control that does not point directly to data but still has command button, labels, or another application controls. So I will tell how to generate the form in Microsoft Access. Firstly, in Microsoft Access, click on the table on the left side to create a new form and choose any attribute to create a form. Click the Create tab and the section of the form will appear. In this section form, it will show many designs that can choose to create form. To make a simple form, just choose a section of forms only. After that, the form will appear, but this form we have to add for our new customer. We want to use our service. We add for our new customer who want to use our service, but basically it will generate automatically from the table that data have been fulfilling. The form also can create a design based on their own preference. Click at the design view and choose property sheet and input data into data link record source and raise to choose own preference. This is a form for the planner. In this form, we can see the planner ID, which is we can click the arrow, the button of this section to see another planner that involved in this wedding. Next, show the form of wedding planner. We can click on the client ID, planner ID, and wedding package ID to see how this can link together by clicking either one of these. Okay, and then this is we have a wedding planning form. We have wedding package ID. We have all of attribute that we have create from the database, from the table, and then we make two forms. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Creating a report. A report provides users with a way to view, access, format, and summarize the information in the Microsoft Access database. Microsoft Access will give users to create reports from both tables and queries. Now, they will have a simple video about how to create a report for the wedding planning table. Report for the 4 tables database. The reports for the tables database for Bloomy Wedding Company are the client table, planner table, wedding package table, and wedding planning table. The figure below is the report for the client table. The figure is the report for the planner table. The figure is the report for the wedding package table. The figure is the report for the wedding planning table. Report for the 4 queries database. The reports for the queries database for Bloomy Wedding Company are the client name list, planner name list, package, and wedding planning detail. Firstly, the figure is the report for the client name list. The report for the planner name list. The figure is the report for the package. The report for the wedding planning detail. Report for the wedding planning detail for January 2022. The report is generated based on the wedding planning detail by filter data on the wedding date by select January 2022. The figure is the report before manipulating the wedding planning detail for January 2022. The figure is the report after manipulating the wedding planning detail for January 2022. The wedding date in January 2022 has been filtered out and generated a new report about wedding planning detail for January 2022. That's all for my part. Thank you.
In conclusion, Bloomy Wedding needs to aid in managing data appropriately. The database play an important role in Bloomy Wedding Company, which can be accessed on the internet. The ability of a data collection system can make it easier for Bloomy Wedding companies to organize data in Microsoft Access well. Bloomy Wedding Company can overcome the challenges by making a successful solution. It can certainly become a thriving industry in the field of fashion. That's all from our group. Thank you.